taking a comfortable seat and sitting tall with your eyes closed. You can roll the shoulders down the back and just let yourself settle for a moment. And even if you feel like you've been settled in one position or another in your house all day long, feel yourself settling into your yoga practice and settling into this conscious meditative seat. So whatever that is for you, you can just feel yourself calling in all parts of yourself so that all of you is contained within the physical form. And not only contained within your physical form, but can you find contentment in this moment? Right? Contentment through the chaos. And we can connect to this sense of contentment through connection to the true self, which is what we do every time we participate in a yoga practice or we come to a meditative state, whether it's cleaning or cooking or singing or dancing or meditating. So just feel yourself landing within yourself and not doing so begrudgingly, but finding a sense of joy for yourself in this moment and for what is in this moment. Right? In lieu of the inability to do so much, arises a greater ability to do otherwise. So like I've found all this time to connect with friends and family that I don't normally speak to, and to finally work on my technical skills. So there's always a benefit. And our practice is to seek that out, to always find the silver lining. And so take a deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out of the mouth. Let it go. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out of the mouth. Let it go. And if you're on the Zoom chat, if you haven't already, just take a moment to re-mute yourself again. And then just take one more full breath in through the nose. And a deep breath out of the mouth. And then the invitation with the chant, you can participate, you can join along, or you can just listen. Okay, so deep breath in through the nose and out. Last time in and out. For the sound of Om, chanting all together. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhino. May all beings everywhere be happy and create the conditions for happiness in their own life. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhino. Sarve Santu Niramaya. May all beings everywhere be healthy, free from sickness and disease and virus. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. May we all look for the good in others. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. May no one on this planet suffer. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. Now we'll chant it a couple times together, just listening. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinao. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinao. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinao. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinao. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. Two more times. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinao. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinao. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhagavavet. Collectively, for the sound of Om together, deep breath in. And just taking a moment to be quiet and still, allowing the sweetness and the purity of this prayer to resonate. May all beings everywhere be happy. May everyone everywhere be healthy, free from sickness and disease. May we all look for that which is good in others. And may no one on this planet suffer or experience sorrow. And feel that pure wish, that true desire to permeate you. And feel that you can be a beam of that goodness in this planet. That pure wish for the freedom, the safety, the health, and the happiness of all. And if that feels like a worthy intention for your practice this evening, you can bring your hands to a prayer at your heart and formulate that into your own intention. It can be those words exactly. You can make it your own. If something else feels more relevant to you today, then dedicate your efforts towards that. But know that we are vibrational beings. We are energetic beings. And how we vibrate is what we contribute. So just being aware of what you're vibrating as and with, and allowing that to be your contribution. You can think of yourself and your body as an antenna, and you want to make sure that you're attuning to those higher broadcasts. Right? We can attune to all the media and all the news, and that's good for a period, but we don't want to vibrate on that level. So let your own vibration be greater than whatever you're taking in from outside of you right now. Whatever the collective vibration is, feel your contribution to be a positive influence on that. Finding more faith than fear, more trust than trepidation. And take a deep breath in through the nose. And a deep breath out. And then we'll start on our hands and our knees. I'm just gonna check in on, for some reason, Oliver, you're so big and I can't see the main view. I don't know, Oliver, are you muted?
We can see you as the main screen, Danielle.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I only see Oliver, which is nice.
I was muted, but I don't know what I can do to smell myself.
That's okay. I don't mind seeing you. You're just, I have like, if I do speaker view, then it's you. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I'll just do the group. I'll do the group.
I think it's just a setting for the view. So
What?
no worries. It's just a setting for the view, for your view.
This is my first time doing this without Chris helping me. So, I'm new to this today.
Are you doing it on a computer?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have the same interface, sorry.
That's okay. All good. Happy to see you. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and come onto our hands and our knees. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. And just start to take a couple rounds of a cat-cow. On an inhale, you'll arch the back, lift the head, lift the gaze. And exhale, round the back, curl the chin to the throat. Inhale, arch the back, lift the head, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the back, curl the chin to the throat. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. 2 more times like this. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. 1 more. Inhale to arch. And exhale to round. Inhale, neutralize the spine and just start to wiggle. You can circle the arms. You can circle your hips, your torso, your head. Really just starting to bring some spherical movement into the body, some fluid movement into the body. Does the music sound good for you guys? Can I get a thumbs up if it's good? Can you guys hear the music well? You can hear the music? Okay. All right. Keep circling, keep spinning around. Can you hear it now? Yeah?
Yes, but it's soft.
It's soft. Better?
I'd
Is
say
it
up just a
better?
little, up just a little bit more.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Yeah? Okay, great. All right, guys. Go ahead and open your right leg out to the right side. Bend into the right knee and circle around into that knee. Circling around. Circle in the other direction. And then go ahead and press into your left hand, reach the right arm up and just open up across your chest here. Leaning back to open the chest. Reach up and back through the fingers. Feel a nice stretch through the armpit and through the front of your chest here. Leaning into it. You can even feel a stretch through the side of the right waist. And then go ahead and take your right hand down, bring the right knee back beneath your right hip. Open the left leg out to the left side, bend and circle around into your left knee. Just getting into the joint space here. Getting into the breath here. Circle in the other direction. And then go ahead and press into your right hand. Reach the left arm up, lean back into that right hand and spin the chest open. And you can feel a stretch through the left side of the waist into that left armpit. Full breath in. Reach through the fingers. Feel expansive in yourself. Deep breath out. Take your left hand beneath the left shoulder. Take your left knee beneath your left hip. Tuck your toes and come on back into a downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a couple moments in your dog to pedal your feet or wag your tail. Whatever you need to do to start to open up the back body here. You can let your head release. Nodding your head, shaking it out, letting the weight of your skull soften, lessening the load on your spine. And then come forward to a plank pose, top of a push-up. Get a measure for your dog here. Wrist directly beneath the shoulders, heels kick back, belly pulls up. Try to reach through the inner heel as much as the outer heel. Feel strong through your center. Feel strong through your arms, your legs, everything engaged right now. Take one more full breath in. And then exhale, draw the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg into the air, open out the right hip, wrap your left hip back in space, and start to circle the right foot around in one direction. Circle the right foot around in the other direction. Extend the right leg straight back, square the hips and flex the foot. And exhale, draw the right knee to the right upper arm. Inhale, the right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to left upper arm. Inhale, the right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose and gently step the foot in between your hands. Exhale, lower the left knee to the ground, belly onto the right thigh, open through your chest, and then exhale, rock back. Try to keep your belly and your right thigh connected, open through your chest. Make sure your left knee is behind your left hip so you can really open the front of that hip. And then exhale, draw the hips up and back. Inhale, bend the right knee, lift the chest, look forward. Exhale, draw the hips back and fold down. 2 more. Bend the right knee, lift the chest, look forward. Exhale, pull the hips back, folding in. Last time, bend the right knee, lift the chest, look forward. Exhale, draw back and stay back. So don't worry so much about having a straight right leg as much as you focus on keeping your belly on the right side and your right thigh connected and drawing your sit bones back from there. Do focus on having the right foot quite flexed though. Hands beneath the shoulders so your shoulders aren't unconsciously tensing here. Firm a bit through your belly. Take another full breath in and a full breath out. Then inhale, bend into your right knee again, and then fit your right knee into your right armpit. You're gonna scoop your left elbow underneath the right. You're gonna grab for opposite shoulders. If you have an eagle wrap, you can take eagle wrap with your arms as well. So if you have tight shoulders, you'll just be here. Otherwise, eagle wrap. Right knee into that right armpit. And then on your inhale, lift up. And exhale, fit the knee into the armpit. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fit the knee into the armpit. Every time we fit the knee into the armpit, we put a little bit of pressure on that big lymph node in the armpit, which helps with our immunity. It helps for our immune system to be strong. We get to flush out pathogens, viruses, toxins, and infections through the lymphatic system. And I'm not one of these like people online that's giving you the cure for corona, because there's so many people now that have like their prevention methods and techniques, right? And it's like so much garbage. But there are serious yoga kriyas, yoga practices that can help you keep your immunity up. And so that's the only guarantee. I can't promise anything else, but we'll try to keep your immunity up. And so flushing the lymphatic system, which we do through this practice, what we're doing right now, is quite good for you. Next time you come back down, you'll take your hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. If you feel that that knee is tight from having been bent for a little while, just take a moment to bend both knees, bounce your booty a little bit, let that side go, let your head go. And then inhale, come forward to a plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower knees. Arch your back, dive the chest and chin forward and down. Point the feet, push forward into a low cobra, Bhujangasana. Stay here for a moment, lift your chest, lift your hands off the ground, and then exhale, sweep the arms alongside of your body. And then you'll re-bend your elbows, let your hands hover right above the ground, and then exhale, sweep back, lift your chest a little taller. And then bend your elbows, let your hands hover above the ground, and then sweep back. This time, interlace the hands behind you. Keep pressing the tops of the feet down, engage through your belly, keep the back of the neck long. Take 2 more breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more inhale, and exhale. Release the hands down, tuck the toes, push through bent knees, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift the left leg into the air. Exhale, open out your left hip, bend your left knee. Start to circle the left foot around in one direction. Circle the foot in the other direction. And then extend the left leg straight back, square the hips, flex the foot. Exhale, draw left knee to left upper arm. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to right upper arm. Inhale, the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. And gently step the foot in between the hands. Lower your back knee to the ground. Belly onto your left thigh. You can come onto the fingertips. Inhale, open through your chest. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, bending into the left knee, lift the chest. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, bend the left knee, lift the chest. Exhale, draw back. Bend the left knee, inhale, open your chest. Exhale, pull back. 1 more time. Inhale, bend the left knee, lift the chest. Exhale, pull back and breathe here. So again, don't worry so much about having a straight leg. Keep the abdomen and your left thigh connected. Pull your left outer hip back, both sit bones reaching back and chest reaching towards the toes. Hands are right beneath the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. Try to relax your neck here. Think of the chin in good alignment with the chest, like you could hold a little tennis ball between your chin and your throat. One more full breath in and out, and then go ahead, bend into your left knee. You're gonna fit your left knee into the left armpit. Thread your right arm underneath it, right? So right elbow beneath the left elbow. You'll either grab for opposite shoulders or you'll take eagle wrap with the arms. Inhale, lift the elbows up, lift your chest up. Exhale, find your fit. Left knee into the left armpit. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, find your fit. You're also strengthening through that left leg here as it stabilizes you, which is really good because we do so much with our upper body. And it's good for us to find a sense of stability through those lower limbs, through our feet, through our legs. So just feeling the muscles of that left thigh and not shying away from it, but truly welcoming it. Keep finding your fit. 3 more rounds. Inhale to lift you up. Exhale to fold you in. Inhale, lift you up. Exhale, fold you in. Last time, inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, fold you in. Release the hands down. Go ahead, step back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward to a plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, arch the back. Dive the chest and chin forward and down. Point the feet, press into the hands. Inhale, slither forward into a low cobra. Bhujangasana, keep the back of the neck long. Once again, lift your hands an inch off the ground. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Lift your chest a little taller. Imagine that you could hold a yoga block between your hands. So you really get that external rotation of the upper arms and the opening across the fronts of the shoulders and chest. Keep your chest lifted. Re-bend your elbows. Let them hover. Your hands hover above the ground. And then exhale, sweep the arms back again. And again, let your hands hover above the ground. Sweep the arms back again. Last time. Bend the elbows, let your hands hover above the ground. Sweep the arms back. This time, interlace the hands, opposite thumb on top. Squeeze the legs together. Lift your chest. Stay up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Back of neck is long. 2 more. Balancing on your belly button, not your pubic bone. Engaging through the abdomen for 2. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Take your hands by your chest, tuck the toes, moving through bent knees, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Just take a moment to feel your dog. You can wag your tail, pedal your feet, let it go. Let the weight of the head release. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more, inhaling and exhaling. From here, walk your feet forward towards your hands. Come to hang over the legs, belly onto the thighs. Grab for opposite elbows, let the weight of your trunk release. Take your hands, interlace them behind your occiput, right at the base of your skull. And feel yourself lengthening the crown of the head towards the ground, creating a little space between the top of your cervical spine and where your skull meets. It can get really compressed in our neck, and so you just want to try and let the weight of the head go against the way it normally does, right? Normally gravity is pressing on us, and now we're letting gravity work to lengthen through the spine and release the head. And then soften your knees, let your hands release. On an inhale, take your time, roll up to stand, 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you're all the way up, roll the shoulders down the back. And take a couple shoulder rotations, circumducting the shoulders forward and up on your inhale. Exhale, opening down and back. Keep breathing through it as you open the shoulder joint. And then take the full wingspan of your arms. Arms reach forward and up. And exhale, opening down and back. Inhale, arms reaching forward and up. Exhale, opening down and back. One more, arms reach forward and up. Opening down and back. Interlace the hands behind your back. Clasp the palms into a fist. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Belly onto the thighs. Let the weight of the head soften. And then tip your sit bones up. Let your head release down. Just another opportunity to open the shoulders, the front of the chest, and lifting your sit bones up, lengthening through your whole back body as well, letting the weight of the head drop. From here, on your next inhale, release the hands to the ground and look forward. You can bend your knees, come to a flat back. Step your right leg back to a long lunge. Exhale, release the right knee and point the foot. Inhale, hook the thumbs, sweep the arms up, lift the chest up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, take the left hand outside of your left hip. If you have a block, that might be nice, or a little pillow, but I'll do a practice without props necessary for today. And then stretch the right arm over the right ear, and then spin your right lung and your left lung up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly in and back away from your left hip and thigh. And then you can go ahead, reframe your left foot. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward to a plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way to the earth, your choice of a transition. Inhale, find a back bend behind the heart, lift the chest for up dog or low cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot in between the hands to a lunge. Exhale, press into the left hand, reach the right arm up, rotating open, gaze up to see the right thumb. And then on your next exhale, take your right hand down, frame the right foot. Exhale, left foot steps to meet the right. Fold into both legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, reach the arms overhead, gaze up to see the prayer. Exhale, arms by the side, mountain pose, Tadasana. A little softness in the knees. Interlace the hands behind your back, clasping the opposite thumb on top. Inhale, lift the chest, arch back. Exhale, hinge forward. Belly onto the thighs, let the weight of the head release. Arms reaching overhead. Shift a little bit of the weight into the balls of the feet and out of your heels here. And then release the hands to the ground on an inhale. Look forward with a flat back, open through your chest. And step the left leg back to a long lunge. Exhale, release the left knee and point the foot. Inhale, hook the thumbs, sweep the arms up, lift the chest up for Anjaneyasana. And then take your right hand outside of the right hip onto the fingertips. And sweep the left arm over the left ear. Spin your bottom lung up. Reach actively through the left fingers, but soften through the top of the left shoulder. Take one more full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, take your left hand down, frame the right foot. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way to the earth. Inhale, find a back bend behind the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot in between the hands to a lunge. Exhale, pressing into the right hand, reach the left arm up, look up to see the thumb, rotate the bottom lung up. And then exhale, take the left hand down, frame the left foot, step the right foot to meet the left, and fold into both legs. Inhale, rise, reach the arms overhead, gaze up to see the prayer. Exhale, arms by the sides, mountain pose, Tadasana. So we're gonna flow through a few traditional sun salutations. Surya Namaskar A. On an inhale, reach the arms overhead, gaze up to see the prayer. Exhale, bow forward, hands to the earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, climb up onto the shins for a flat back, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands release. You can step or float back, lower down, your choice of a transition. Chaturanga, half or full, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, find a back bend behind the heart, lift your chest. Exhale, draws the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out, finding a sense of ease and spaciousness. Coming back into yourself again and again and again. One more full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend knees, belly onto thighs. Inhale, step or float your feet forward, look forward. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, rise, reach the arms overhead, gaze up. Exhale, arms by the sides, mountain pose, Tadasana. So that volume was good. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the ground, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, open the chest, flat back. Exhale, hands down, step or float back, lower down. Your choice of a transition. Inhale, find a back bend behind the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. They couldn't hear the music before, did they? Okay. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, bend knees, belly onto thighs. Inhale, step or float the feet forward. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, rise, reach the arms overhead, gaze up. Exhale, arms by the sides, Tadasana, last time. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, gaze up. Exhale, bow forward, hands to the earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, open the chest. Exhale, step or float back, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, lifting the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here, deep breath. Two more, breathing in. Breathing out. One more, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend knees, belly onto thighs. Inhale, step or float the feet forward, look forward. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, rise, reach the arms overhead, gaze up. Exhale, arms by the sides, mountain pose, Tadasana. Go ahead and bring your feet parallel, hip distance apart. Hands to the waist, a little softness in your knees. On an inhale, lift the chest, arch back. Exhale, hinge forward, belly onto the thighs. You're gonna grab a hold of your left outer ankle with your right hand. You'll grab a hold of the right outer ankle with your left hand. Make sure your right is on the bottom. From here, heel toe your feet as wide apart as your shoulders will allow to find an A-frame for your body. You want to keep a good grip on the ankle. Once you're there, bend the elbows and just let your sit bones lift up and let your head release down, pulling yourself into a nice forward fold stretch. Fully breathing in, fully breathing out. Receive the inhale completely. Offer the exhale willingly. One more here. Breathing in, breathing out. On your next inhale, if you need to, you can bend your knees a little bit and stick your butt back. You're gonna reach the right arm up and back into the air. Follow the right hand with your eyes as you take a big swim stroke forward and grab for the left outer ankle once again. And then inhale, the left arm reaches up and back. Follow the hand with the eyes and take a big swim stroke around, finding the right outer ankle. And just like that, keep cross-referencing opposite hand to opposite ankle. And you follow the hand completely the whole time with your eyes. So you're opening up through the side of the waist, you're opening up through your chest, through the leg stretch, you're opening up through the back body, you're cross-referencing, you're creating neural pathways in the brain, crossing right to left, left to right, just a couple more rounds. Feel like you're swimming through molasses or something, that you can go really slow and really enjoy the breath and the movement. Make sure that you don't take one hand off of one ankle until you've made contact with the opposite hand, the opposite ankle. Next time your left elbow is on top of the right, take a moment, sit back into your hips, bend your knees, sit back into the butt, and then depending on the openness of the shoulders, you'll either grab for opposite shoulders, or you can take that eagle wrap with your arms. Sit into your hips, sit into your butt. Inhale, lift the elbows up, keep your knees bent the whole time. You can hook your chin over your left arm and get a little thyroid flush there. And then exhale, round into yourself. So you're in kind of like a sumo squat here. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the chest, maybe hooking your chin over that top bicep. And exhale, rounding into yourself. One more time, inhale, lifting up. You can hook the chin. And exhale, round into yourself. Inhale, lift up just as a transition. And then exhale, hinge forward. Once again, grab for opposite outer ankles. Pull yourself into the stretch for a moment. On your next inhale, lift the right arm up and back, just like we were doing when we were swimming. And then swim that arm all the way around. Grab for your left ankle. Sit back into your butt, sit back into your hips. And then go ahead and take either that opposite shoulder grab now with your right on top of the left, or your eagle wrap with your arms. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the chest. Keep your butt low, stay in your seat. You can optionally hook the chin over your top bicep. And then exhale, curl in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, curl it in. Last time, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, lifting up just for the transition. And then exhale, hinge forward, grab for opposite outer ankles, pull yourself into the stretch. From here, let your hands come to the ground, widen your feet even wider apart, more of a full straddle position. And we'll start to take some dynamic skandasana. So you'll just sway side to side, bending one knee, extending through the opposite leg. And really enjoying the breath, utilizing this whole practice, this opportunity to connect with the breath and to find a sense of solace and centeredness and serenity within your own self, because you're connecting to your own breath, and there's never anything wrong with the breath. So long as we are breathing, we are living, and that's a good thing. So just connecting to the breath. All right. Go ahead and come back, center. Hands to your waist, elbows draw together. Inhale, press through the feet, rise to stand up. And then go ahead and straddle your mat. So go the length of your mat now. And then you'll turn your right toes forward. Bend your right knee. Push into the outer edge of the left foot. So transitioning into a Virabhadrasana 2. Lunge 90 into your right knee. center your shoulders over your hips. Make sure your right knee doesn't turn in. Keep pressing into the big toe mound of the right foot to wrap the right outer hip back. Keep anchoring into the back edge of your left foot. From here, take your right hand to the instep side of the right foot. Left arm reaches up. If you have a practice of flipping the wrist, you can optionally flip your wrist here, aligning the heel of the hand with the heel of the foot. Bending 90 into that right knee, left arm reaches up. 2 more big breaths in and out. 1 more in and out. Inhale, press into the feet, rise to stand up. If you feel you need to, you can narrow your stance a little bit. Preparing for Trikonasana, pull your hips back in space, lengthen the right arm forward, and release the right hand onto the right shin, left arm reaches up. See how expansive you can become in every direction here in your body. Breathe. One more deep breath. And a deep breath out. Inhale, press into the feet, rise to stand up. Exhale, release the arms and switch your feet. Turn your left toes out, turn your right toes in. Take a long stance here. Legs are legs distance apart. Bend the left knee to 90 degrees. Anchor into the pinky edge side of your right foot. Center shoulders over your hips. Feel strong in your legs. We're really feeling the stability of that ground floor, the ground of our being. And we gotta rely on ourselves to feel grounded right now as our world seems changing and shaking. We have to find a sense of that which is unwavering, unshakable within ourselves. Take 2 more breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more in. And exhale, release the left hand to the instep side of the left foot. You can flip the wrist here if you'd like to. And make sure that left knee is bent to 90. Push the arm into the leg, wrap your left hip back. Reach the right arm up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Breathing in. Keep anchoring into the pinky side of your right foot. Don't pull out into that little arch. Breathing out. 1 more inhale, bend to leg. And exhale. Inhale, rise to stand up. If you need to narrow your stance a little bit for triangle, you can. Arms reach out to the sides. Pull your hips back in space. Lengthen the left arm forward. And release the left hand onto the left shin. Right arm reaches up. Pull your belly button back. Pull your hips back. Soften the left shoulder away from the left ear. And loving your gaze up towards your right. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, press into the feet, rise to stand up. Exhale, parallel the left foot to the open space on the right side. Hands to your waist. Inhale, lift the chest, arch back. Exhale, hinge forward. Take your hands beneath your shoulders and then just tip your sit bones up and let your head release down. You can come into any variation of Viprasrita Padottanasana. You can keep the hands beneath your shoulders. You can grab for outer ankles. You can grab for the big toes with your peace fingers. Just feel a little weight coming into the fronts of the feet and out of your heels. And feel the weight of your head succumbing to the pull of gravity to give you that traction, to give you that length in your back. Take 1 more full breath in and out. Now listen close. Come here to a flat back. You're going to take your left hand forward, like the third point of a triangle between your feet and your left hand, and then reach the right arm up and spin open. You can stay here. Optionally, the left hand can come onto the right outer ankle. Optionally, the right arm can drape around behind you and grab for the left front of the hip or thigh. And you can spin yourself deeper into an opening here. Try to breathe into both sides of the lungs equally. Try to enjoy the pose.
Only my sorries and my worries about the sea.
And then from here, we'll unwind. You can take the left hand back forward if you're bound. Right arm can reach back up. And then take your right hand forward, right beneath your nose. So you can reach the left arm up. If you need to bend your knees a little bit here, you're welcome to do that. Gazing up to see your left palm. Optionally, you can drape the left arm around behind the back and grab for the front of your right hip or the thigh. Optionally, the right arm can come around behind and you can grab a hold of your left outer ankle and then spin the vision up. Spin the chest open. Twisting through our center. Twisting is another way that we can affect all the organs that are housed beneath the lungs. In a positive way, we can help them flush and cleanse and process and pump as it does. Take one more deep breath in. And out. Movement is so medicinal for the body. Never forget the power of movement. Reach the left arm up and then take the left hand down. From here, heel toe your feet in a little wider than hip distance apart. Soften the knees. And on an inhale, roll up to stand one vertebrae at a time. Now, reach the arms overhead. Interlace the hands, flip the heels of the hands up, bring a little softness into your knees. And we're just gonna start to circle around. And circle in the other direction.
Feel the heavy clouds all it's gonna rain on me. For my skin is dry, so I let the waves wash up on me.
And come back center. Take a moment, shake it off the shoulders. You can circle the head around. All right. And then from here, let's go ahead and we'll shift the weight into the right foot. A little softness in your right knee. Hug the left knee into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. And then from here, we'll take our left foot to the instep side of the right foot, finding Vrikshasana, tree pose. Finding again that sense of stability and steadiness within ourselves, even if everything else feels unknown and shaky. Use your breath to stay centered and balanced. Optionally, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let the left arm down the left leg, right arm reaches over the ear. And you can even challenge yourself to go off center, because that's how we expand our sense of center, by exploring the boundaries around it, by pushing the boundary. Inhale, come back up. Hands to a prayer at your chest, draw the left knee center, step your left foot to the ground. Pull the right knee into the chest, give it a good squeeze. And then open the right knee out to the right side, sole of right foot to the left inner leg. Feel that your right foot is finding balance in the left leg as much as the left foot is finding balance in the earth. And feel that it's all earth. We are made up of the elements, so feel that that quality of earth is just as much in you as you're feeling it beneath you. And you can draw upon that quality of earth to find that quality of stability and solidness, steadiness within yourself. You can optionally reach the arms up, separate the palms, and optionally side bend over to the right. Really bowing your body to the left. Find the edge, meet it. Take one more full breath. And out, inhale, come back center. Draw your right knee center. Place the right foot down. Take a moment, shake. Super healthy, just shake it out. Shake your shoulders, shake your head, shake your legs, shake your booty, shake the arms off. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Na, 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 na. Don't hold it in anymore. Shake it off, let it go. Shake out a little sound. Release that shit, release that shit. It feels up, it gets tense up. Release it with breath. We're gonna do one more balancing piece, and then we're gonna chill out. So take a moment, find your center again, find your breath again, and on your heart. Hopefully, shook up the rate of your heart beating as well. Feel that aliveness within yourself. And again, finding center within yourself, listening to your own heartbeat, feeling the sound of your own breath. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, one more balance here. We're going to go ahead, we'll shift into the right leg once again. Hug the left knee into your chest, and then soften your right knee and cross your left thigh over the right. So we're going to go into eagle. You can optionally rest your left toes outside of your right foot, and then bring your right elbow on top of the left. So the left leg is on top of the right elbow is on top of the left. You can optionally take that eagle wrap. Inhale, lift the chest. You can find a nice back bend here. And then exhale, descend down, coming into your Garudasana. Breathing here. And there's no need to push yourself in your practice. Every day, just show up to your mat and be available for what unfolds. Don't have any expectation of yourself on your mat, even from the day before. Right? The practice is a changing thing. Some days you're able to do things, the next day you may not be able to do what you did the day before, but you may be able to do other things. So the job is to just keep showing up. Inhale, lift, unwind, unfurl, let it go. Okay, we'll do the other side. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Go ahead and step into the left foot, little softness in the knee. Hug your right knee into the chest, and then you'll cross your right thigh over the left. If you'd like to or need to, go ahead and rest your toes. Things are wavering and shaky right now, so whatever is going to make you feel centered and stable within yourself. And that might mean having more contact with the earth today. And then you're going to bring your left elbow on top of the right, grab for opposite shoulders, or you can take the eagle wrap with your arms. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift your chest, and then exhale, descend into your Garudasana. Breathe. Two more breaths. Inhale, lift up, unwind, let it go. Take a moment, just circle your head in one direction, half head rolling. Circle in the other direction. And circle the shoulders. Take a moment, circle the hips. Circle the knees, like a wave of energy just moving through you down into the earth. Circle the feet. And then find your center again. Find your mountain pose, the most stable structure on this earth. So feel that sense, right? Every time we take a posture in the practice, we are supposed to embody that posture. So just feeling for yourself what mountain feels like, what mountain is. This unwavering, unshakable, massive force on this planet. So you can feel your root system so solidly planted into the earth, into the ground. And from that, you can feel a sense of elevation and rise. You feel gravity and levity simultaneously. You take a deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out. You can come back to the top of the mat if you're still in a straddle position. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, gaze up to see the prayer. Exhale, bow forward, hands to the earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, open your chest. And exhale, you can step back into a dog, or if you want to move through any transition, you can transition in any way that feels delicious. Go for delicious. On your next inhale, come forward to a plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Inhale, slide into a low cobra, Bhujangasana. And exhale, release to the ground. Forehead to the earth. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, reach back, grab the hold of the tops of the feet or the ankles. On your inhale, kick your shins back, lift your chest up. Dhanurasana, bow pose. Back of neck is long. Try to balance on your belly button and lift your knees and shoulders to the same height. And release down, roll over onto your back. Bend the knees, feet to the floor, parallel and hip distance apart, arms alongside of the body. On an inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, wedge the elbows and shoulders close and interlace the hands behind your back. Really reach your hips nice and high up towards the ceiling. Let your tailbone reach towards the knees. Chest reaches up towards the chin, back of head presses into the ground. Feel how nice it is to open your front body and feel steady and strong in your lower body. So you feel your hamstrings, you feel your glutes, you feel your quads, you feel your calves working to lift you, right? It's like that mountain energy. We ground down and we rise up. Take one more full breath in and out. Mountain is the foundation of every posture we take. You should feel that same balance, that same polarity in every single pose. Take a moment, windshield wiper the knees side to side. And then you can repeat bridge pose a second time. If you have yoga blocks or a cushion and you want to make it restorative, you can stick something underneath your sacrum. The other option is to open the heart a little further, and we can come into a back bend, a bigger back bend. So you can optionally take a full wheel. Hands by your ears, elbows over the wrist, otherwise you're repeating a bridge. And then on the inhale, lift up. Down. Windshield wiper the knees a little bit side to side. From here, cross your right ankle over the left thigh. Pull your left thigh into the chest. Flex the right foot and reach the right knee away from your center. It may feel nice to also just turn your head a little bit side to side here. There's so many banks that our energy becomes stagnant and gets stuck, and we experience it as tension. And one of the greatest ways to move that tension out is through movement. So I like to turn my head a little bit. I've always got a lot of neck tension. And if you feel the hip really tight, you can also gently rock your hip side to side in this figure four shape. Keep reaching your right knee away from your center. And then go ahead and drop your knees over to the left side. You can take the right arm out to the right side. You can even hook your left elbow on the outside of the right knee and just spin your gaze out to the right fingers. And then inhale, come back center. Take your right foot to the ground, cross your left ankle over the right thigh. Pull your right thigh into the chest, flex your left foot, reach the left knee away from the center. And again, you can keep it still, or it may be nice to bring a little rocking motion into your lower body to open through that left hip. It may feel nice if that rocking motion moves up into your head and your neck. Kind of like you're soaring the waters and you're rocking your boat, going with the flow rather than fighting it. And then you can go ahead and drop your knees outside of your right hip. Turn your left arm out to the side. Look out to see the left palm. You can take your right hand to the left outer knee and spin open. And that boat image is a good analogy for life, really. We have to move with the way that the tide is flowing. If we resist what is, then we experience suffering. And if we ride the waves, then we're in the flow. And in that flow, we can tap into serenity and at the least acceptance. And so we look for what the silver lining is, what we can do, what we can gain from this time. And there's always a silver lining. And for some of us, it may be more prominent or obvious. There's always a silver lining, and we have to seek it out. Inhale, come back center, hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a good squeeze, hug everything in. And then as you're ready, let yourself settle into a Shavasana. So set yourself up for it so you're comfortable. If you want to place a blanket over you, you're welcome to do that. Just allow it to feel good. Just begin to let gentle breath enter back into your body, more conscious breath. And you can bring gentle movement into the body. Take a big stretch like you're yawning out the body. Reach arms and legs long. And then go ahead and pull the knees into the chest and roll to one side. And then make your way up to a comfortable seat. Just taking a moment to sit tall. You can close the eyes. And I just want to echo something that I heard Glennon Doyle talking about earlier today. She was saying that somebody sent her a quote that Albert Einstein invented the theory of relativity while he was in quarantine. It was something like that. And it was supposed to be like lighthearted and inspiring, but she found it so offensive because her whole thing is you don't have to be brilliant right now. You don't have to like be some like genius inventor right now. All you have to do is chill the fuck out, right? Like so many people are still working so hard, and right now is not the time for that. Yes, you got to get your stuff done. If you still have work, great. Take care of what you need to take care of, but use this time for a healthy pause, right? You don't have to do any becoming now. You don't have to be brilliant. Now is just the time to rest in yourself and not work to become something other than yourself or more than who or what you already are. So cut yourself some slack, take a break, and utilize this time for some very needed rest and restoration. And with that, let's just take a deep breath in through the nose, out of the mouth. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out, let it go. We're all gonna be okay. I know this not working for many of us can bring up a lot of stress, but in truth, everybody's not working, the entire world, and we are all gonna be okay. We're riding these waves together for the first time as a worldly unit, and it's gonna be okay. Hands to a prayer at the heart. We deeply wish for the happiness of all beings. We deeply wish for the safety and the health of all beings. We deeply wish that everyone and each of us seeks out that which is good in everybody else. And we deeply and truly wish that nobody on this planet experiences sorrow or suffering. May it be so. Namaste.